Hey man, I remember a few years ago, I watched somebody lose a fight. He was the aggressor and it didn't work out well for him. And I remember laughing at the situation because it was funny, duh. I can't feel sorry for a nigga that keeps carrying on and then loses. Well, not too long after that loss, Buddy wanted to fight me. What do you want to fight me for? I guess for laughing at him. Outrageous, right? Well, that's exactly what type of nigga Drake is, because after getting his ass beat in a lyrical battle every which way by Kendrick Lamar, he said, "Why am I fighting this demon? I forgot I'm white."
Wait a minute. I'm white.
Let me go legal squabble with UMG. Now, yesterday, the petition to get evidence from Spotify and UMG was withdrawn by Drake's team. All the OVO fanboys took that as a sign that Drake was getting a settlement, that Drake had all the leverage and power. They said UMG and Spotify knew they were wrong, so they gave Drake a big bag. The OVO Vengers rejoiced. They just knew they had one. Just for Drake to officially file a lawsuit that is the most cringiest, contradicted, Karen-like, non-cultured shit I have ever seen. I have even read all the paperwork and I'm disgusted. To be honest, how Drake thinks that he's going to drop music after this and things will hit the same is pretty puzzling to me. You know what? I hope he wins, because nothing will be the same after this lawsuit that he claims he's doing for the little people in hip hop, when in actuality it's clear that he's doing this for himself and his fragile, embarrassed ego. Now, Drake is suing UMG in federal court for 3 claims. Number 1, defamation. Number 2, harassment. And number 3, violation of New York general business law by using bots to falsely inflate streams.
So now this has to be the ultimate L for Drake, right? Because he just abandoned claim in state court that Universal and Spotify are doing all this payola and botting and illegal business practices to sink his recording career. He just completely abandoned that. Now he's got a new lawsuit, a lawsuit that he could have filed all along, which is remarkably simple. And in this lawsuit, he just claims, hey, they're defaming my name. UMG is putting music out there calling me a pedophile. The artwork and the music video furthered the narrative that I'm a pedophile engaged in criminal behavior. It's harming my reputation. Bro, Aubrey, the GOAT, the man who's provided more musical hits in my generation than I've ever seen. What's hurting your reputation is you. What's hurting your reputation was that first claim against Universal, then cutting bait on it and coming with this stuff. It was a rap battle, bro. You got toasted. All right, whatever, just come out, drop a Summer 9, like something, do something other than what you've been doing. This lawsuit, I don't know what happens in this lawsuit, but who cares? Like, from a PR perspective, first you tried to accuse them of payola and bots, now you gave up on that. Now you're just making a very simple claim that Kendrick's song ruined my reputation because it called me a pedophile. Really? That's what ruined your reputation? That's what made you lose? Or was it a rap battle, and in the context of the rap battle you got toasted?
We'll see what happens in the defamation case, but I don't think there's any coming back from the PR damage that his reaction to losing a rap battle has caused.
Now, the breakdown says that UMG is the world's largest music company and also the music company that has represented Drake for more than a decade. Yet, on May 4th, 2024, UMG approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of a rap track that falsely accuses Drake of being a pedophile and calls for violent retribution against him, even though UMG enriched itself and its shareholders by exploiting Drake's music for years and knew that the salacious allegations against Drake were false. UMG chose corporate greed over the safety and well-being of his artists. With his own record label having waged a campaign against him and refusing to address this as a business matter, Drake has been left with no choice but to seek legal redress against UMG. UMG may spin this complaint as a rap beef gone legal, but this lawsuit is not about a war of words between artists. The lawsuit involves no claims against Kendrick Lamar or any other artist. Instead, it's about UMG, the publisher and exclusive rights holder of Lamar's music, as well as Drake and its malicious decision to publish and promote the covert means, false allegations about Drake that UMG knew were false, explosive, inflammatory, and certain to result in both virtual and substantial harm to Drake's reputation. Alright man, I'm gonna translate that for you. He's essentially saying, hey man, I lost and it really hurt my feelings that he called me a pedophile, and I'm not gonna sue Kendrick Lamar only because I know that I would definitely be cooked in this music industry, so I'm gonna try to sue UMG and say, hey, this is the legal battle. This isn't the music, this isn't the hip hop culture battle. Oh, what's happening YouTube? It's your boy Big Just. Now listen man, 97% of y'all are watching my video, but you're not subscribing. Now that's a head scratcher, because when I actually look at the returning viewers, it's thousands of y'all that are coming back and watching more and more videos. So I need y'all to get with the other 3% and learn how to follow some goddamn directions. Hey, I'm just saying, help a brother out. Or I'm gonna have to start helping myself out. See you at your house. But somebody has to get the blame for this, because there's no reason I should have lost this battle. I mean, I'm Drake. It's just so crazy to me that Drake is suing for defamation when Kendrick told him that he's the only artist that actually likes being famous in real life. And that's what it's seeming like. I mean, this loser Drake alleges in the lawsuit that UMG permitted content creators such as Kai Cenat, Zeus, No Life Shaq, RDC Gaming, and Cartier Family to monetize reactions to Not Like Us without enforcing copyright claims. He claims the lack of enforcement enabled the spread of defamatory content while generating profits for both UMG and the creators, prioritizing revenue over Drake's safety. Mind you, when Drake was about to drop Family Matters, he called Kai Cenat, yes, the one that he's listing in this lawsuit, and told him to stay on stream because he was about to drop.
Oh! Drake just text me! Hold on, wait! Drizzy just text me. I got a report. I got a report. Drake has just texted me. Drake has just texted me. Stay on stream. I repeat, Drake has officially said, stay on stream.
He was the one that begged Kendrick to drop the record. He made an AI record with Snoop and Tupac's voice asking where Kendrick was at. He's suing for defamation when he told Kendrick that his kid was not only not his, but it was his best friend, aka his manager Dave Free. He said that his fiance Whitney gets beat by the hands of Mr. Lamar on The Usual, as well as purposely misrepresenting a song, Mother I Sober, about Kendrick's mother's past trauma, which had her thinking that Kendrick was molested as a child, but he told her I was not molested. Drake got on the track and said, oh, that's that song where you got molested. But yet somehow Drake is the one that was done wrong here, guys. There's no accountability. He's also blaming UMG for the shooting incident at his house. Now, I will say it's been speculated that he allegedly sent people over to the XO camp first to shoot the security guard of The Weeknd's manager in Los Angeles. Again, I said it's alleged. While in return, a security guard was shot at his crib. I cannot 100% say that this is facts, but to put this on UMG is crazy. Drake also claimed how the promotion caused a lot of online bullying and started an avalanche of online hate speech that has branded Drake as a sex offender and a pedophile, amongst other things. Public commentary has repeated the false claims that Drake is a pedo and a sexual abuser on the level of Weinstein, Diddy, and Epstein, who traffics children in shipping containers and harbors convicted sex offenders in his Toronto home. In direct response to UMG's publication, social media users called for the Federal Bureau of Investigation, aka the FBI, to just come on and lock Drake behind bars at this point. Karen also referenced Kendrick's Not Like Us video, which he cited that Kendrick Lamar is depicted in front of shipping containers with air conditioning units inside. These images are associated with sex trafficking. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If I was a judge, this just sounds like a whole bunch of I can't stay off social media and looking up my name and just getting humiliated over and over again. When in actuality, you're almost a 40-year-old man, Drake, who could literally just get off the internet, who could just put the phone down and stop worrying about public image and just wait till things blow over. I know that they won't necessarily see it the way that I see it, but I see this as pathetic. I see this as a grown man who's insecure and in his feelings. He's probably just recoiled back to the young, lame, corny, insecure white boy that he started out as, with the bifocals and the weird Jewish afro. You see, all of the other characters that Drake unlocked weren't really real. All the accents, they weren't real. This is who Drake is. Drake is a Karen. He is a half-breed Jewish man who grew up in a suburban Jewish community. And at the end of the day, he's just like all the other white people that come into the culture. When things don't go their way after using us up, he's gonna abandon all the principles that were supposed to be taught within the culture, and he's gonna do his own thing. Now, UMG has responded to the lawsuit that was filed today, and they said not only are these claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success, said UMG spokesperson. They added, throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and seek damages from UMG for distributing that artist's music. We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song. Hey man, that's well said. They're basically saying in legal terms that Drake has benefited off of us, and because he lost, he's crying like a bitch. That's basically what they said in legal terms. With that being said, this is an 81-page lawsuit, so I can't break down everything, but all I will say is that Drake has reached his peak and is nothing but a downward spiral from here. Tough talking Drake, battle rap Drake, hell, hip hop Drake may be over at this point. Music will not be dropped anytime soon. Y'all can forget about it, which in return is going to make the fans move on, in my opinion. Him doing this is actually making Kendrick more legendary. I mean, who knew that one song could fuck up the game? At this point, I fully believe Drake may have cried when he heard Not Like Us. Let me know down below, man. Can y'all separate the lawsuit from the music? Can Drake make it through the lawsuit and continue to be the superstar that he is? Is he a goddamn rat? Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And we out, baby. Boom.
IG-TheLaFlareLounge.
It's him.